Hi guys, so today I'm doing a very exciting video, but before we get into it, I do want to mention that today's video is sponsored, so I would like to thank Bush, I think I'm saying that right, oh my god, for sponsoring today's video. They are a very exciting brand that I am so excited to be working with, and you will be seeing me talk about them in a couple of future videos as well. So this is the Bush Myth Internal G-Spot Vibrator. That's right. Bush is a self-love brand, and this is something that I'm really loving. I actually have another product from them that I love as well, and I was so excited when they reached out to work with me because I've seen a lot of people I really look up to online work with them as well, and I think that self-love and self-pleasure is not talked about enough publicly, and no one should be ashamed of that. So I am so happy that they are sponsoring this video. They also have a discount code for you guys to try out, and it is listed down in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out. And now let's get on with the video. Okay, so guys, today's video is very exciting because it is about Ilia Beauty. Now, if you guys haven't seen my recent review, I tried out their most recent mascara launch, and they actually saw my video and liked it, even though I was very honest. I wasn't a fan of the mascara, but they enjoyed the video and they reached out and offered to send me some other products, which I was very excited about. Now, a lot of their products do contain beeswax, which I'm allergic to, and I told the woman I was communicating with about that, and she had no problem, so she didn't send me anything with beeswax, but she did send me a few products, and we're going to try them out right now for the first time. I'm super excited about this. It's not a full face, but there's some products that are very exciting. So the one I was most excited about for sure was the Skin Tint. This is the Super Serum Skin Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 40, hydrating natural protection, niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. I picked the shade ST5 Bomb. I think it's like the second neutral shade, and the sunscreen in this is zinc oxide, which is great because I only use mineral sunscreens. I've been wanting to try this for a while. It's not the cheapest, but it's like a serum skin tint, and you guys know I love the Glossier skin tint, so I thought this would be a great version that has sunscreen in it. I also have seen Hannah Brown from The Bachelorette use this, so I was super excited to try it out. It looks like this. I hope the shade is right. This part looks a little dark, but we shall see. Now, before I use this, there's a couple other products. So yeah, so I was going to use Glossier Future Dew underneath it because that's what I normally use as like a primer to hydrate my skin, but they sent me their Liquid Light Serum Highlighter. It's anti-pollution, marine actives, hydrolyzed algae, and mastic, whatever that is. And it's a very similar shade to that. It says you can mix it with your complexion product or use it as the highlight. It is quite similar. This one might be a little bit more pearly. This one has like a champagne, almost pinkish tone, so it might actually be really good for my skin tone. I don't know if this is, oh, it's a pump. I thought it was a doe foot, so that's super cute, but they are cruelty free, so that is very important by Leaping Bunny as well. So that is another exciting thing. And then this is the Blue Light Filter Mist. So it's kind of like a face mist. You can use it for makeup, just skincare, and it's supposed to protect your skin from damaging blue light, as well as, where does it say? It's a multi-benefit mist that delivers hydration, balances surface oil, and helps protect skin from blue light, which I use all the time. Like, I'm always on the computer working or on my phone. It says you can spritz it all over to prep skin for makeup or after makeup as a finishing spray. Thought it had denatured alcohol, but it does not, which is great for a spray. It has aloe in it. It also has lavender oil, which isn't fantastic because that is a fragrance, but I can get over that. So it comes in this bottle. It's clear, and it honestly looks like water, but everything seems to be saying shake before and after use. Everything says shake vigorously before use so far. The boxes are super cute. I love this kind of like mauve-y color. And then we have three other products, color cosmetic products. So two are the same, just in different shades, and one is something I've actually had before and I wasn't a fan of, so we'll see. This is the Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment for lip and cheek. It has jojoba and linseed oil in it, so it's kind of like you use it for lip color or a blush. It's called Before Today, and it looks like this. And I bought this and I think I returned it because I thought it was too matte, especially for the lips, but we will see. I'm going to try it again today, and it's not exactly my color. It's a little bit more pinky. I'm more into like a brown, And then there's 2 of the Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil. Now I wanted to try this for a while, but none of the shades really screamed my name. I love, like I said, like a brownie nude kind of color, and these are both kind of pink. So I have the shades Saint and Linger. They're supposed to be really, really nice, and I could definitely use some hydration on the lips. So let's look at the shades. So this is one of them. It's a little bit deep. It's kind of like a purpley plum color. This is the one Linger, and then the other one is probably the one I'm going to use today, called Saint. It's a little bit more neutral. Oh, actually not really, I completely lied. It's more red, so I don't know. I hope they're pretty, what's the word? Sheer? We will see though. I'm very excited to try all this out. So definitely I'm most excited to try this. I didn't know if I should use a beauty blender or my hands to apply it. It pretty much says use like in your hands. So it says shake vigorously before use, dispense half a dropper into the palms of hands and apply like a serum. Build coverage as needed, set with soft focus finishing powder. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I kind of want to use this first. You know what, we're going to use this as a highlight after, just because I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so I already have like all my skincare on, and we're going to try this out. Let me zoom you in a little. Shake vigorously, and I think this is a dropper applicator, which I'm not mad at all. I hope the color's right. Ooh, it looks a little dark for me. It's definitely liquidy and serum-y. It seems a little thicker though, for sure, now that I'm touching it, than the Glossier one. Definitely thicker than most serums I have. I think this color, it might be good for me right now in summer, but once I'm out of the sun like all the time, I don't know how good this will be. It kind of smells, I'm not a fan. It's not like a fragrance smell. I think it said fragrance free. It smells to me like Play-Doh, so that might have some like oil or like clay or something to kind of help with oil. The coverage is nice actually. I'm used to, like I said, the Glossier one, which most people are like, why am I putting this on my skin? It's no coverage at all. This definitely has more coverage than that. I think I might have picked a shade too dark, which is a bummer, because they did send these to me for free. They did not require me, I want to say, they did not require me to post anything about this. They literally just offered it for free. Like, they didn't ask me to post. I told them I'd be more than happy to though, because why not? I actually think that looks gorgeous. It feels very, very dewy. Like, it sinks into the skin and it sets, but it feels like very hydrating. So like, let me zoom you in. You can still see like the breakouts I'm having, but it's definitely calmed down. I should have done it before. I'm gonna put a little bit under my eyes, like around this darkness, but I mean, I'm really impressed. I do, like I said, wish the shade was lighter. Let me actually pull my hair back for a minute. That's hair in the armpit. I don't shave my armpits every day. Sue me. I'm really liking that actually. I think that's stunning. And this white bottle is gonna get freaking dirty. I can already tell, but I like this enough right now, like just obviously off on application, that I would use this, like I would buy this with my own money, even though it is pretty expensive. Not really, I mean, it's kind of mid-range, like normal Sephora prices, but what I'm doing right now is just I put one more drop on my fingers, and I'm just gonna dot that anywhere I have some more redness or the darkness under my eyes. I think my mom would love this actually, because she really likes like lightweight products that actually offer coverage. I'm really happy with this right now. All first impressions. So like, I am gonna wear it throughout the day and we'll check back, but right now I'm loving this. It feels so hydrating, and I love that it has the SPF in it. I mean, obviously you should be wearing an SPF moisturizer or SPF underneath something like this, because usually what's in you're not using enough of your coverage product to really get decent protection. But that was amazing. Like, I'm not wearing any concealer at all. Like, this is just this product, and it blended so nice in my hands. I would like to use it with a beauty blender, which actually, did I mention I got this new brand of a beauty blender? It's called Juve, I don't know. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, I have to get that. It says it prevents up to 99.9% of bacteria from growing in and on the blender, non-latex material, blends makeup perfectly for a clean, even finish. I got 3 of them because there was like a deal, but I haven't used it yet. It's the same size as a blender and it's super duper soft. I haven't gotten it wet. So I'm gonna try that soon. If you want a video about it, like me trying it, let me know. I just thought that was great because I don't wear makeup that often and I felt like all my ones are getting kind of gross and like I had to throw them away. Wow. That is stunning. Honestly, other than like the mustache hairs I'm growing that I didn't see earlier, this looks amazing. It is not caking up anywhere, which is a huge problem for me because I have drier skin. It looks super glowy but not oily. This light obviously makes me look a lot shinier. It looks amazing. Like it's not full coverage by far. It's like light medium, but it is buildable and it feels super duper comfortable on my skin. I mean, I'm feeling good about this so far, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna pop on a tiny bit of the Glossier bronzer. So that was the bronzer. Now we're gonna do the color Haze. This is, did I say what the shade was? Before Today. This is a, that's weird. Okay, I have used this. This also, ooh, that smells like vanilla. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. The color is pretty, like I said, it's more pink. Honestly, this kind of applicator should be for like a concealer under the eye. Like it's an odd applicator for like a blush multi-use product. So I'm gonna try my fingers and then we're gonna go in with a brush if the fingers don't work. So it's thick. It's like putty. It is thick. I didn't put that much on my hand, but like it's thick for sure. It's not, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty and you can obviously see it. I do like the color, to be honest. I mean, that is pretty. It's definitely not like drying my skin out. It looks really nice. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if this is allowed. I'm gonna try it on the lid because I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow today. So let's just do that as like a little, hopefully it's not too pink and making me look sick or anything. I'm not gonna put this on my lips because I do remember whatever shade I had before that I returned. I think I returned it because of my lips. It was just like super dry. But that's like not a stain, but that's definitely like still on my hand. So I wonder if that's gonna like stick around for a while. Okay, now the highlighter, which I'm nervous about. And I obviously have to put mascara on, but that'll be like my last thing. There we go. Okay, so it's pretty metallic. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty metallic in my opinion. It's wet. I mean, it is liquid. It's, wow, that's pretty wet. I feel like you really don't need a lot. It is probably really gorgeous to be mixed in with that skin tint or like even all over if that's your vibe. Right in the center. It's really pretty. Let me just blend it on my hand to really like see. It's like a wet look, but it definitely has shimmer. Like it is sparkly, which isn't my favorite. To be honest, like I much prefer the Haloscope from Glossier because it doesn't have the shimmer in it like this does. Like it's just glowy. So I'm not huge. That's like right now, that's the thing I'm liking the least that I've tried so far. So that's pretty good. Like we're doing well. It's a really gorgeous color, but I just don't know if it's like my style. Now my lips are really dry. And I don't know which color to use. I do feel like the red is not my color. This is more my color, so we're gonna try this one, and if it sucks, we'll try the other one. I do wish they had more of a brownie nude color because that's like my go-to. I feel like I've tried this too. I don't know. I've heard great things about this product, but the color is just like what's getting me. I do like the applicator. It's like a pointy doe foot. It feels like a really thin, like serum-y gloss. What is it called again? Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil. That color makes my teeth look yellow. Not a fan of that color. Let's try the red one. It feels amazing. Like that is moisturizing and the color is still there. So it's kind of like a stain. I like the texture so much. It's just the colors that are like, ooh, that feels really nice. The red is better, but still like I love to wear this and the color is really like pigmented for what it is, like a balm. I'm not a fan of the color. Like I just wish they had a brownie nude and I would get it. I would love this product if they had a color that was more my liking. This color is not as bad as the pink one. I don't like the pink one. Let me put on some mascara and then we'll show you in natural light. You know what I forgot to do was the spray. I forgot to put this on. So let's do that and then we'll go check it out in natural light. Okay, let's try this. Oh my god. That smells really nice. It's lavender. pretty intense. It's almost like it's like a strong fragrance. The fragrance is pretty high up on the ingredient list, so I'm not surprised. But that feels good. That's a nice mist. It's not like too squirty. But let's go check in natural light and see what we think. Okay, so I just went and looked into natural light, and I just wanted to like see how things are looking, and obviously I turned off my bright light now. And I'm pretty happy. I would set with powder. I didn't have any powder from them. They do have one. I'm gonna use one from CoverGirl. Let me just explain like what it is I'm loving, what I'm not loving. So I was rudely interrupted, but let's get back to business. Okay, so we're gonna run through everything, and I'm gonna talk about what I like, what I'm not so big of a fan of, all that stuff. So number one, the skin tint. Super big fan. My skin looks amazing. I'm super happy with it. I feel like I could mix it with the Glossier Future Dew. I could probably mix it with this highlighter. It might be too much for me, but I could definitely use less of it. Maybe just use it as a concealer, like spot treat. I think it's amazing. I think it's thicker than the Glossier skin tint. I wouldn't really even compare them, to be honest. The Glossier skin tint is like watery. Next, the color Haze, I don't like for the lips. I already know I don't. I think it's too dry and matte, but I like it on the cheeks. I think it's really, really pretty, so I'm happy with that. But I did put it on my eyes and it's already creasing, so I either should have put a primer on, or it's just my eyes crease no matter what, really. The highlighter, I like it, and I could see why other people like it, but I'm not a fan of shimmer, so I don't think I'll be using that. The setting spray, I like the smell. It doesn't have denatured alcohol in it, so it shouldn't dry my skin out. I'll keep using it. The two lip products, like I said, I love the texture. They feel amazing. The colors are really pigmented and everything, and they feel really good, but the colors just like aren't. They're not from my personal, you know, what I like. But so far, I mean, the best thing is the skin tint, and there's a reason why. I mean, that's one of the most highly rated products, one of their best sellers. It's like in all the Allure beauty things, so totally recommend that. And honestly, the color isn't that dark. It's a little dark for me, but like if I use this up, I would get a shade lighter probably for the winter, but I'm really, really happy with it. Nothing is making me itch, and I am pretty sensitive, so that's great. And like, obviously we're in the dark right now, but I think this is fantastic. So I'm really happy they sent these to me. I really, really appreciate it. I couldn't believe when they reached out. So I'm very honored for that. And I also, once again, before we go, want to thank Bush for sponsoring this video and supporting women and everyone's self-love and self-pleasure. So I'm about to edit this video, and I just wanted to check in. I just filmed outside before the sun went down, and I do look a little shiny, but I was doing a lot today, and it's humid as heck. But I think my skin actually looks really good. It looks weird in this lighting, but the blush stayed all day, the highlight stayed. Obviously the eyes creased, because that wasn't even, you know, that was blush and highlight on my eyes. But yeah, I'm really, really impressed. I love the skin tint. I'm going to be using that a lot. I feel like just as a concealer, it didn't cake up under my eyes at all. Like, it looks so good. It stayed put. I'm really, really impressed. I still think I could have gotten a lighter color, but that's on me because I asked for that shade. So yeah, I'm super impressed. I would highly recommend Ilia. And yeah, that's it for this video. Once again, thank you for sponsoring this video, Bush. I could not be more excited to be partnering with you.